Yamamunyina Kwaba once again about a platform use of Pinax TV. Now, just a few days ago, any report right here on this particular platform about breaking news via the social media and also the whole wide world internet abefo in time feed so ubia eredi bina the breaking news yesen ye can make a mono and say Obagana has say a Tema oil refinery TOR yeta refinery TOR no or managing director a Asante K Belko or no that's MD information about out HSA wako ye as a canon nabiana wako katasisheni and corruption a whole lot of activities are. If I'm to go into details and break it down and only a quid pro quo say Oji adie fi obi ho na okache nipa ne say ye we ma me ansa na ma ye we ama. That was exactly what Asante K Belko na nsem na ade aba bebre ama manfo bebre kra ba attack say Pinax enye Akuffo Addo na appointee your friend is Asante K Belko na even cry if as Akuffo Addo even appointed Asante K Belko kra na person mementi as say the thing happened in 2016 somewhere 2015 and that time na our own president Nana Addo Akufo Addo na yefani insi akonya so it was the deeds of the past I just say na omoka say we shouldn't target to MPP ne president Nana Addo Akufo Addo no there ya GM so atuma no we will take a different approach to the issue say ameno ebeka ho asem na say asem abeda pono so no HS Akufo Addo reacted to issue sad but amavo bibrika says the right thing for him to do, not just to clear his name but also to send a signal amama for organ and says a corruption adibia or bondero say he is against corruption indeed his actions will show say oben na oyadia enya obeye and now he'll give you the necessary sanction and punishment. So be who say corruption adibia or cast on corruption indeed nisu and the bind. Now before I even go on to Akuffo Addo in sema waka any reaction if we the office of the president and also the communications the office of the Minister of Communication and now the office of the Minister of Communication or the whole thing has to do with Asante K Belko court via New York precisely New York Circuit Court just a few weeks ago and filed a case against him say now Asante K Belko there was a contract and I so Ghana has some sort of energy equipment and I say energy plants are able to produce power and electricity. Now Asante K Belko sano na down for be a Turkish or only some Turkish company be almost produce these kind of energy plants near there. So Asante K Belko the Turkish partners and as the Turkish friends now supplies our energy nema and as energy plants and say contract be say na government EPC the more be say na mako hu ne dey so simple ye meti ma ye na the contract na man ti dey yan say obeya amamre ne say e be tua ne car ye man is car together with ye man is can according to report nearby ye man is can on so echiche ma sebi MP4 and yes people MP4 mu abemu and people who can actually vote so be me the contract am as a Turkish company ti ba ne sa no New York for the unima bro for Americans they provided the facts and also figures with it that yenti me engineer and can say no true do and answer no credit. But what we can say is that the matter is in the court at the end of the day also defending be and say quite be obefa so if try agene ho na ni din ebe clear he will try but senior di kan nobody is proven guilty unless trial until let's cross our fingers and let's hope that the best will come out, not the best say ebia yebeka say he's not guilty but the best and as the whole truth will come out. Until based on this amount for be regarding especially this particular opposition NDC they came out to say hey Ghana for Semehu Akuffo Addo this is not the first time same way. It started with Kwesi Ntechi, now it has gone on to other people and say about on one of the appointees Asante K Belko. It tells you say governments they are corrupt. They say they are not doing anything in the name of a free SHS and they are being corrupt in the system as I share accusations now back and forth, and now HSA they were painting this particular MPP government, and especially the president of the land, Nana Addo Akuffo Addo, say he is indeed corrupt. In fact, ministers near the Adini they all go outside the country, not to go and do a business meeting, but rather to go and solicit funds. Fans soliciting the contract that is what they are doing in power. That was the argument of the National Democratic Congress. Samana Omoka radio, so TV, so newspaper, and everywhere, especially on social media. And finally, Akuffo Addo did in some way, he also took steps to say, in as much as this coronavirus pandemic we are trying as much as possible to solve the issue. We will also make sure that we will look into this issue now. First of all, Akuffo Addo, what we knew, they said he wanted to actually conduct an investigation. That investigation, to say is it Charles Bissou? Nipa na the court team in Anas Galamsey Exposé na they reinstated him. They will do some kind of a thing. Say they will do an investigation. After the investigation, if it comes out, say this Asante K-Beck, who is the MD and the former MD for TOR, Tema Oil Refinery, a back outside a guilty, and only a best second, a back outside and someone he retain his position. But then you say government to are taking necessary steps. Like I say, in as much as you could be cleared of all the charges. This thing especially the case which has been filed in New York Magistrate Court and New York Circuit Court. It is not just putting a dent on the TOR, that's the Tema Oil Refinery. It's also putting a dent on the image of Ghana, especially on the MPP party. I mean, can say press release via Abba and Dra HSA. As K-Beck with immediate effect, he was sacked, but then they made the thing nice. Just say your friend is a resignation letter to say one akwaye no say be oka party no and he has a hand in the party and say come yintimi and sake because they've not proven him guilty into onankasa na ye wo niti cause hey for resignation call na ya be sake mana answer resume. It's based on this or they are prepare SNA on resignation letter. We're all hoping say Akuffo Addo he will have proved stubborn and say, let the investigation be done. After that, we'll see what we did. But Akuffo Addo trended that in a minute we'll be reading what the President of the Republic of Ghana said and on that edit to screen. So say for immediate release, President Akuffo Addo accepts Mr. Asante Beku's resignation from office. Letter where it was dated just some few days ago. The President of the Republic, Nana Addo Akuffo Addo, has on Wednesday, 15th April 2020, received the resignation from the office of Mr. Asante Beku as Managing Director of the Tema Oil Refinery TOR. This was after he submitted his resignation letter dated 15 February 2020 to the President. Akuffo Addo has accepted Mr. Beku's resignation letter and duly notified the board of directors of TOR of this development. The President wished him well in his future endeavors. Eugene Ahe, Director of Communications. Now, it is clearly coming from the Communications Directorate, the Jubilee House here in Accra. Internet for Insema Ewo Hononwa Ebimo Kase. You see, Ghana for we shouldn't be fooled. Akuffo Addo ni entourage and answer the gangs of ministers, no more government. This is what they do. The Omuyane says some who say okay Ghana says no you see a constructive bridge what they'll do is they'll go outside, talk to some Chinese firms and say okay idea baby and can say but I can help you guys to get a contract. As simple as that. Woman bibi yes contracts now in simple law terms your friend quid pro quo. So people are saying say this is what this government is doing and na asemna Akuffo Addo say a whole lot of instances any certain things are as a Ghana for him Akuffo Addo. This is what he and his gang of ministers this is the argument of the National Democratic Congress. Omoka said the right thing for Ghanaians to do is to 2020 boot this particular man and his government out. But then let's take this opportunity to congratulate the president on doing what is needed, because when we say nipa die untimi and I just say they are for or whatever they say. In as much as this particular man, he may be cleared of all the charges and as he might be guilty at the time. So maybe Ghana we will have to do an investigation into the matter. Still it is best for him to resign. That is what we need from our leader to say. You say why bonnet na ba into the limelight. You don't have to even sit down and if anything ask for investigation. Say maybe after the investigation now be after 1 month. Simple and short. All you have to do is to actually recuse yourself and now say ejuma now you know the better form boko. After the investigation say clear will say okay I deal with one yanas I deal with you are guilty. That way we can know say okay whether to reinstate you and I say to boot you out and I say you boot you out or and I say resign in for you not I don't know accept the same call. But then there's another school of thought amount for said this should not end here. Akuffo Addo accepting the resignation of this man shouldn't end there. Said this man has submitted his resignation letter. But one thing I mean we will say when they say we need to conduct an investigation into this issue here in Ghana. Sinebeya at the end of the day, you bet me who are part. Sinebeya we can fish them out of this particular MPP government because see. In every government, there are bad nuts. No matter how you preach, no matter what you say, there are some people like corruption. I say it will not depart from them. So people like that, they say, and these people they are part of us in our businesses, at homes, at church, at ABBR. So in as much as people will try to live by the rules, there will be other people who also go astray. Hey, human beings there, but in as much as all of these things are going on now, be saying Akuffo Addo with immediate effect, he needs to launch a campaign towards fishing these people out. With immediate effect, we are all expecting him to do this. It's actually an expectation. Expectation obey said, obey launch an investigation, obey a board, so that they will investigate into the matter. At the end of the day, one more on here, they be contract their company out. So they will look into it at the end of the day and it will serve as a deterrent for other successive governments, his own and also our future generation. For summer, I work on and we'll do what to give you more update based on whatever goes on regarding this particular development. Thank you so much for watching.